Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. Yeah, it's Monday. I can't hide it. I can't hide my disgust over it. But anyway, on the east coast of the United States on Monday, March 27th, 2017, it's going to hit over 70 degrees, 75 degrees. We were in snow last week, so that's good. You might hear a vacuum cleaner in the background, and that's because housekeeping is doing vacuuming in the morning. Let's take a look at what I'm feeling in my pockets today. Today I'm going to use my Rolex Datejust. Usually on a Monday, I'll have my black with gray face Rolex Precision. It broke my manual. I don't know how, but it did. Old age. It broke like I'm breaking down. Anyway, that's my power watch. And now it's the Rolex Datejust. Just a great classic watch for me. Let's see what else we have. Hold on. Oh man, I can't hold out any longer. I can't. It's wonderful Hoya de Monterey Epicure Deluxe. This is a great cigar. I don't know. I got an unexpected bonus at the end of last year. I bought custom knives and a couple of boxes of real premium Cuban cigars. Yeah, this is a guy who should have bought and put a down payment on a van, right? And something else. But that's okay. I'm enjoying the cigars. They're just wonderful. I'm going to do vodka today. Just feels like a vodka Monday. I only smoke my cigar after work, and I only drink after work. I am not going to be in a garage next to cigar smokers. Nothing wrong with that. If you got the habit, you got the habit. Wasting my Cuban cigar. No, I want it alone so I can think. This is my Shown Design pen. It's the Thai version, full Thai version. Let's do this or it'll slowly roll away. This is when you know your desk isn't level. When your Shown Design pen starts slowly rolling away. It's one of my thin Mont Blanc wallets. All it needs is a couple of cashy bills and a couple of credit cards. The coin for today is a Canadian maple leaf coin. It's from 2007. Just a wonderful little coin from Canada. I always carry a 1 ounce silver coin, always in my pocket for good luck. Someone said, "You actually believe in good luck?" Well, I have a fervent belief in bad luck. And yes, I believe in good luck as well. Let's take the knives off. I almost went all blue knife. I almost went slip joint city on you guys, but I thought differently. This is my Coach notepad. Yes, I'm gonna be. My pockets are for a work day. My keychain knife. I always have, I have this extension that helps me put this on my keychain. This right here is a Marfion custom UTX-70. You're used to me with my red UTX-70 that's regular, but no, there's nothing regular about this. Of course, with the UTX-70, it's a real small knife, 2.4 inches. And instead of Elmax steel like my other one, this has wonderful blue Damascus. A blue Damascus blade. That's what makes it so custom. That, and of course, you see the dagger, which is the Marfion custom brand, and of course the blue hardware, which makes it just great. Instead of one very pointy glass breaker. I just wish these weren't the pointy. They're not real functional, but he has two of them. On my other production UTX-70, those are just stubs. They're not they're not full glass breakers. But what a wonderful knife. Man, look how pretty it is. I'll tell you, any knife that flies out, this of course is out the front. Any knife that flies out scares people, but when it's that small, the first scare is like, whoa, and then the rest of the evening, they're playing with it. Just like me, I like playing with that. This right here is my new baby. I just did a first impressions video on this. Go check it out. There's a whole playlist of first impression videos. I just did this yesterday. I'll tell you, one of the nicest slip joint knives is the UKPK. That's the UK pen knife. Spyderco put it together. You know, in the UK, you can't have a locking knife. So Spyderco came up with this. I have the brother that has S110V steel. The great thing about this, dark blue FRN scales, fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. I love the clip, the deep carry clip. Everything about this slip joint I love. I just think it's a perfect knife. Now remember, slip joint is a non-locking knife, okay? And I know most of you are used, just like me, to locking knives, but I like this knife a lot. You open it up, it's just like the other one, except for one big difference. This is a production knife. It has S110V steel. Yeah, from Crucible. S110V steel. This joins the other dark blue and blurple collection from Spyderco, and that includes the military, paramilitary, the native, and the Mannix 2. And this is just a wonderful knife. Now you've got upgraded steel as well. Spyderco with their slip joints. First of all, the spring to this, I just picked it up from the front desk yesterday. The spring here is so strong, I have to close it with two hands. The other one, I could close with one, and probably over time, this will wear in well when I can. It also has what most very good slip joints have, and that's that half stop right there that says, move your fingers, I'm about ready to cut it off. Spyderco also designs this in a great way, and that is with that forward choil. Yeah, I talk too much about forward choils. But for a slip joint, it's great because Spyderco's 50-50 choil here, it has some jimping. This has jimping going up to the hole. Is great because, look, if for some reason, some crazy reason, you're putting pressure on the back of the knife, which would be crazy, look, it can't hurt you because of your finger at that choil. Plus the fact that I really love this choil here. Love it. So this is the Spyderco UKPK. I know you guys aren't thinking about slip joints. I know that Spyderco did this for the UK market. But let me tell you, and it's so light. It's like 1.5 ounces or so. It is super light, guys. If you're looking for 1.9 ounces, that's what it is, 1.9 ounces, a 3-inch blade, 2.6 of it is the cutting edge because of that choil. Oh man, I love it. If you want more about that, I did my first impressions video of it, and it's up on this site. And then as the big knife, this replaced the slip joint big knife that I was going to carry. I didn't want to go I didn't want to go all slip joint. It was a great idea. I was thinking about doing it. Then I went, nah. So I picked up my Spyderco Starbenza 25. Oh, I know. A lot of people, I think that the Chris Reeve knives are great. That's why I have 56 of them. Next to Spyderco is my biggest collection. I love Chris Reeve knives. And knock wood, I've been fortunate enough to buy a lot of them. But let me tell you something. And there is a video on this site. I know I keep saying that, but there's so many videos on the site. You guys should go check out the playlist. I have an all Chris Reeve knives video. But this one is the Starbenza. And what makes the Starbenza is this pattern on the handle. Now let me tell you, the Starbenza, this is the Starbenza 25. It's the Starbenza 25 with some extras. They have a large and small Starbenza 21, and they have a Star Tac. Hey man, you can't call it Starbenza because it's Umnanzan. So they call it Star Tac with the same treatment. Again, that treatment is this pattern. This is a collaboration between Chris Reeve and Wilson Tactical. You can buy them off of Wilson Tactical. Go to the website, Wilson Combat or Wilson Tactical. They sell tactical things like guns and stuff, and some knives. But this is the crown jewel. I just love it. They worked with Chris Reeve. This is their Starburst pattern, which is part of their branding. And so you get it on all the knives. And I'll tell you, front and back, this is the only knife with etching, inlays, or anything that I've seen from Chris Reeve that actually messes with the lock bar. So the Starburst is on the lock bar as well. You see the Wilson Tactical brand on the clip. There's a special Wilson Tactical bead as well. Double studs. Man, this is just a class act. All of them in this set. I love the Starbenza. I didn't know what a Starbenza was. People were calling their knives Starbenza or talking about they're looking for a Starbenza when I was collecting. And I'm like, okay, I like my Chris Reeve knives too. I wouldn't keep calling them stars. Then I looked it up and had to get all of them. I hope that Wilson Tactical does a small Nkosi with this. I would love to have that. What a nice knife. 3.6 inch blade, S35 VN steel from Crucible, of course. Crucible. Chris Reeve loves S35 VN. Just everything you love about the Chris Reeve knives. Plain Jane, but with this great starburst all over the place. Just a special knife. That is the Chris Reeve Starbenza. And that changed my mind about this as a carry. See? All blue with that blue accent. Purdy, purdy. This is the Spyderco Pits. Pit stands for, I can't believe it, pie in the sky. That's what it is. Spyderco a couple of years ago released the Pits with a titanium handle, the regular silver titanium handle. And then they came out the next year with this, the blue one. I have both of them. I love the Pits. Now, this looks like this would be some kind of new lock, right? It kind of reminds me of the, I know it's not on the blade, but kind of like a Spyderco tie, not a Spyderco, a Chris Reeve tie lock or something like that. But instead, it's just a very strong spring. Because this, again, great for the UK market, doesn't have a half stop. But man, look at the detent of this thing. Just a great detent, and it's really nice. Now in this case, Spyderco does not have the Ford Choyo, but it does have something that looks like it would be a flipper, right? Of course it isn't. It's a guard. So again, if it goes crazy, it won't go past your fingers. It fits real nice. It's so light because of all of the holes. Is that purdy or what? I like the anodized titanium. Just wonderful, blue, blurple, kind of. Hey, it would be great if they come out with one in S110V. It also has the deep carry wire clip, of course, that's great. Let's take a look at this. See, I have to use my other hand as well. So here's how the spring works. You see this right here? That gives us its detent when it's at home. This is not a flipper. This gives you the guard when it opens up. It goes, and then you can see the notch right there. There you go. Flips in. Just really a nice. It's as close to a lock as you can get it without it being a lock. Okay, it's a spring, but it's a very strong string. The blade steel for this is N690 steel. 3 inch, just under 3 inches. Again, that works for a lot of places overseas as well as here in the States. Under 3 inches, so it's legal. I mean, it's like 2.97 inches, but it's under 3. which is great. It's a non-locking knife, but gives you a little strength and a lot of security with that little notch there. Just a real nice slip joint. That would have been a nice pair. Maybe another day, a slip joint pair and an automatic, right? And then out the front. But there you have it. That is today's carry on this Monday. Not totally a blue Monday. Could have been. And the knife that got away. Hey, you guys, I hope you have a perfect day. Whether you're watching this today, on the 27th, or a year, month, or weeks from now, just have a perfect day. Take some time. I use my cigar and some adult drink. I turn off all my social media and just spend some time on me. You know, it's not a sin. Yeah, be a little selfish. It just makes me a better person. I'm sure it'll make you one too. All right? You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.